Right guys, I came out to this boiler a year ago. It's a Worcester Bosch 28i Junior. It's pushing 15 years old. I attempted to give it a full stripped down service last year, which obviously included the heat exchanger. The baffle in the heat exchanger was completely stuck. It did not budge a millimetre. So I've come back this year to give it another go. Worcester have recommended putting some coca-cola in it, and that will potentially free it. So here I am, stripping the boiler down. Just removing the electrodes, connections. I'm pretty sure I changed the electrodes last year on the service. So that would have been a new seal last year, and I'm pretty sure the electrodes got changed as well. They don't look in bad condition. I'm not going to change the electrodes again. They're absolutely fine. Obviously, I will change the seal to a new one. That's the burner coming out. The baffle on this boiler has never been out of the heat exchanger. And if you never ever clean the heat exchanger out and remove the baffle, then this is what sometimes happens. After 15 years, you cannot get it out. So that's the baffle down there. You can see how it's got all the crust around the outside of it, kind of wedging it into the heat exchanger. So I've come on this year with some Coca-Cola, full 2 litre bottle of Coca-Cola, but just before I do that, I give it another little go. And I do actually get a bit of movement this year, which is quite surprising, because last year it was solid as a rock and wouldn't budge a millimetre. So there's a little bit of movement this year. But it's not going to come out. The reason we want that baffle out is because then we can get our cleaning brush down into the heat exchanger and give it a full clean. Otherwise, you're just going to clean the top half of the heat exchanger. So I've given it a go. It moves a little bit. This is what I'm going to do now. I've plugged the condensate pipe, removed it from the top of the trap and put a plug in it. Got a little bucket to catch anything if it comes out. So being careful not to pour the coke over any electrics. We pour it down into the heat exchanger. That will be filling the bottom of the heat exchanger up now, the sump, the plastic sump, and the pipe going off to the condensate trap, which is plugged. And hopefully 2 litres is filling it up enough to get around that baffle. You can see the coke there fizzing around the baffle, hopefully working its magic. I only give it because I got it moving a little bit more on this visit. I didn't leave the coke that long. I probably gave it 20 minutes. Maybe I should have left it a little bit longer, but I gave it probably 20 minutes to soak right in and hopefully dissolve any of the stuff that's basically gone rock hard and is holding that baffle tight to the heat exchanger. Right, we've just drained all the coke out. Got coke everywhere. Look, I put a t-shirt over the electrics and the board, so we're okay. Condensate back on. This is a bit of advice from Worcester as well. If you do use Coca-Cola in the heat exchanger, which is completely acceptable and fine to do, but always rinse it through with water after. If you leave any of the sugary Coke in there, that will just reseal the baffle. You'll never get it out in the future. So loads of water flushed through afterwards. Get rid of that coke, get rid of the stickiness. Now, as you can see, the baffle is half out now. But what is happening is that the spring around the baffle is catching and the baffle's pinging back down after I've pulled it up. So another bottle of water. Let's just keep the water flowing through it and get it clean, and maybe this will help as well. Another word of warning, if you do manage to get the baffle out after